All right, I'm ending this
No.
hearing. You better settle down and listen to me. I am not going to put up with this anymore today.
We're in Eureka, Kansas for a status hearing. 44-year-old Heather Reese has been charged with driving while license suspended and failing to provide proof of insurance. 3 years earlier, Reese was pulled over by a state trooper on the Kansas Turnpike, given a citation for both charges and ordered to appear in court. But she failed to appear, and a bench warrant was issued for her arrest. Over a year later, after numerous additional no-shows, plus multiple subsequent warrants, arrests, and court appearances, Reese appears virtually, without an attorney, before Judge Phyllis Webster to hear next steps in the case. The prosecutor is Assistant County Attorney Jared Regier. First on the judge's agenda is Reese's chronic absences.
You have failed to appear September 23rd of 24. You failed to appear June 4th of 2025. You failed to appear August 11th of 2025. Now here you are.
I went through a rough patch in my life. I got addicted to drugs. I got myself sober. My friend died in front of me that I resuscitated. That's why I missed my last court date in June.
You trying to tell me that you couldn't be in court because you were busy resuscitating a friend who passed away?
No, that's not what I'm. No. I'm explaining to you why I've missed these court dates because my life got hectic. And I wasn't working, and I got addicted to drugs, but now I am clean and sober, and I'm getting my life back.
Your Honor, the state's information is that this is a defendant who has failed to appear on 4 consecutive occasions beginning in September of 2024. It would also appear that the court did enter specific orders that the defendant must appear at the courthouse at that time based off the state's information.
Why aren't you at the courthouse, ma'am?
Because I called the courthouse as well as my bond lady, and I got the permission to be over Zoom.
Who gave you permission to not follow the court order?
Just the court clerk.
Well, frankly, there's something not adding up in what you're telling me because I know our clerk does not override my orders. Mr. Regier, your recommendations at this time?
She's not in violation of her bond because her bond told her Zoom today.
An unidentified male voice suddenly responds to the judge, and it seems to be coming from Reese's location.
Miss Reese, is that your attorney?
No, that is not my attorney.
Sir, step in front of the camera if you're going to appear. Get in front of the camera.
Guys, she is here
Sir,
doing the best that she can,
is her
and I'm
name?
hearing everything that you say. And you keep repeating the same stuff like if it's multiple stuff. Her bondsman bonded her out, dude.
All right, I'm going, unless you identify yourself, you're off this call. What is your name?
Oh, look it. My name is Jerry Banks, okay?
Jerry,
Yeah.
Jerry, Banks, B-A-N-K-S?
Well, congratulations, you're correct.
All right, do you know what contempt of court is, sir? Have you ever heard of that?
I understand that you are.
How are you related to her?
This is my kids' father. He is the one that has got me out of the streets and is doing better.
While she did not hold Banks in contempt of court, Judge Webster clearly feels she's heard enough from Reese and her friend.
All right, I'm ending this
No.
hearing. You better settle down and listen to me. I am not going to put up with this anymore today, this indignity in court. We are going to continue this case to 1:30 today, and you must be present at the Butler County Courthouse.
I don't have a car. I don't have a license. I have a job interview at 1:30 today.
And I have a job at 1:30 today, and you better be here.
Reese did appear at her 1:30 hearing in person with a court-appointed attorney.
Judge, I would announce at this time, pursuant to plea negotiations, Ms. Reese is going to enter plea of guilty to count 1. The state has agreed to dismiss count 2.
More than 3 years after her original arrest, Reese's case wrapped up in one day when she pled guilty to driving while license suspended. She was sentenced to 6 months probation and $208 in fines and court costs, which have been paid in full.